For the past couple of weeks, we've talked about the symptoms of yeasty beasties. They can be anything from bladder infections and decreased libido to bloating and gas, as well as the obvious vaginal infections. Well, you might be surprised to find out the culprit. Well, it's the amount of sugar you put in your body and what you may be eating. Dr. Mikell Parsons from the Naturopath Health Center is here to explain how to get rid of those darn yeasty beasties. I just have to laugh every time I say that. Welcome to the show, Dr. Fee. It's good to have you. You do, you do. All right, what kind of foods are responsible for yeasty beasties? What do you mean when you say it's all in what you take in?
Well, food gives information to our body. One of the things that it does is it sets our body pH. And when our pH gets out of the normal range, then that promotes certain types of bugs to grow more prolifically than not.
Okay.
So when we go for more of the fast foods, the grab and go, the convenience foods, those all tend to have more sugar or more starch. Yeast loves that stuff, loves it. So first of all, those foods aren't healthy for us anyway, but one of the things that it does is it shifts the body's pH into a range that promotes yeast growth. So every time you eat those foods, you shift your pH in a bad way, and you've just given food for those little yeasty guys to munch on.
Oh, but what if it's maybe you just do junk food, I don't know, once a week or not that often?
So you feed your bugs, you know, really good once a week, and, you know, and the problem is there's healthy foods, too, that they will also feed on.
Okay.
So when our diet is made up of the majority of fast food, convenient foods, that's a slam dunk. You're setting yourself up. But if you're eating a lot of whole grain bread and you're eating a lot of that, that still gets converted into sugar. So that still can be a factor.
How do we know that our pH level is not where it should be?
One of the things that I have my patients do, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have you get pH paper, and this is something that we sell in the office. And it comes on a roll, and we're able to tear off a strip. Now, normally the actual paper, I'm going to switch hands here, is yellow. You could see the yellow on this end here.
That's what the paper looks like?
That's what it looks like out of the roll. Okay. Now, that is a very acidic. So when you check your first morning urine, you tear off a piece, you urinate on it, you then match it to the colors here. That first morning urine tells you how well your body worked the day before. If that first morning urine is those yellow colors, you're too acidic. And you are promoting not only yeast, but a lot of other things to go wrong.
What color should it be at?
We want to be in the olive green. So on this box, there are numbers. And the normal pH range is 6.4 to 7.0.
Okay.
So when we shift the types of foods we're eating, we shift the body pH, it decreases the likelihood that yeast will grow because they can't live in an environment that's not acidic.
Got it. So if you use a pH paper and you see that you are not where you should be, and then you change your ways, for example, you stop eating junk food for that day, how long will it take for you to see a change?
We can shift a pH within 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
It is if you know how to do it.
How do we do it?
So one of the things that I'll have people do is to get a green drink. Now, green drinks are really popular, but you've got to make sure that they're not full of sugar. Okay, because green things don't taste as sweet, and if you're used to eating those sweet things, you got to be careful. So, and you also want to get one that's organic. You don't want to get a green drink that's not organic because they're going to have all the herbicides and pesticides still on it. And it is very difficult to find a green drink that is 100% organic. The majority of things might be organic, but it's hard to find one 100%. This is one that we carry in the office that actually tastes amazingly well. Yeah. It's, you know me, if it doesn't taste good, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of supplements, and I got to say they do taste pretty good. All right, so if people come into your office and they want to get checked or they think that they may have this problem, you'll help them out, right?
Absolutely, and we'll do our special. If you want to come in, we'll do a 20-minute assessment. I'll be able to tell you, are you a candidate for yeast? Have they already invaded you? Or, you know, is there something else going on? And you'll walk out with a plan and some bug killers, probably.
Oh, good. We want to get rid of those bugs because we want to get rid of all those symptoms. Goodness, heartburn, reflux, bloating, gas, food allergies, depression, loss of energy, fatigue, the list goes on and on.
You guys don't need to be suffering. It's silly. Kill them.
Those darn yeasty beasties. Kill them, kill them, kill them. All right, thanks so much, Dr. P. Okay, 447-1404 is the number. It's been flashing on the screen for you, 447-1404. Thank you so much. We will see you again next week. Stick around, folks. Central Valley Today. We'll be right back after this short break.